Thank you for joining me today. I thought it'd be fun we take a good look at Transformers, Generation, Legacy United, Cyberverse, Universe, Windblade. So let's bring her up closer. And we don't have a plastic window, but it does give us a great opportunity to take a better look at Windblade herself. I can't wait to get her out of packaging. I love what they did for the alt mode right here. Here on the side of the packaging, I love this product art of Windblade. Here on the back of the packaging says we can convert her into 16 steps. Here on the side of the packaging is the promotion art for Legacy United. So let's get Windblade out of packaging. And there we go. And you know what we say. Goodbye, box. We have papers, we have instructions, yay. We have something special on the back here, so let's get this out. There we go. So, let's get Windblade out of packaging. And here we have Windblade out of packaging. And so far, I kind of like her. She does kind of remind me of the Cyberverse version of her. I think it's between that and Titans Returns Windblade. I do like the blue that we have here, or the light baby blue. And the face, I think they did the head sculpt really nicely with the gold on the side there. That's just, there's a lot of red, and I kind of wish it was broken up more. Other than that, I like how she looks so far. She does come with her little fan, and there are this little gap in the hand, so you can actually slide it. There we go. Right through the hand. So she's actually holding it. Or if you don't want to do that, there's actually a slot here in the back of the head. And you just line that up. And there you go. Now she has her final look. And almost, should I actually say, because she does have her sword. And once I had this in hand, I thought it was like one of that rubbery plastic, but it's not. It's maybe it's a separate piece, but it's just, the sword's really interesting. And yes, she can even hold it. So there we have the city speaker Windblade. Articulation. The head can rotate 360. It has a little bit of ball joint movement there. The arms can't really rotate all the way around because of the wings itself, but you can, get around that. But the arms can actually extend out that far. There is a bicep swivel. We also have an elbow joint, and there's even wrist articulation. That is really nice. And the waist can rotate all the way around. You can bring the legs back about that far. And she can bring her leg up about that high. We do have a nice bend at the knee. There is a thigh swivel. There's even ankle articulation. Due to transformation, you do get a little bit of toe movement. So you can get her, I think, into a lot of good poses. To me right now, she is awesome. To transform Windblade, we just want to make sure that the shoulder pads are actually down. Kind of leave her arms straight. Going to come here to the back. Going to take the nose cone, and we're just going to bring it down. We are then going to come here, and we're just going to split this apart. And then from here, we're just going to extend out. I want to extend out on the other side here too. There we go. And now we just kind of want to lift up Let's get these wings out of the way. And what we're going to do is get this over her head. And now we do have tabs that will fill into the slots. And now we'll just close up. There we go. And now what we're going to do, we're going to complete the legs, attach them together. And now we're just going to turn at the waist. We are then going to come here to these panels, bring those out, and they're actually on these really interesting joints, because now what we want to do is now bring this whole section up. There we go. Got it there. Now with these panels here, slots, and now we have these tabs. Let's get those in. Now we actually have these pegs, and the hands will just fit right on the side there. So again, they're going to fit right there on the side. Now we have these tabs and those slots for the wings. There we go. And let's bring up on the tail, and let's bring out the fins here. And there we go. Now we have Windblade transformed into her jet mode. I don't know why, but Windblade here reminds me of Spike Spiegel's spaceship in Cowboy Bebop. I know that nose cone has to be a little longer, but there's something about this that just gives me that vibes. I love the jet mode. I just wish there was a little bit more paint going around. There is a lot of red. You can see there's a little bit of parts you can see underneath. And I did forget to mention that I love that Autobot symbol. That is awesome. And we can actually turn these if you want to. Not bad. Not bad whatsoever. Weapon storage for Windblade. We have to split the legs a little bit because there's these little ports here on the side, and we actually have these little pegs. And we're just going to clip that in. Make sure everything else is lined up. There we go. And now it looks like she's going faster than she needs to. To transform Windblade back into her robot mode, let's just untab the hands. There we go. We're going to unplug these right there. And now detach the wings. So now we can just bring the legs out. And make sure, see, we have these tabs. And then we're going to have those slots. So those we're going to click right into place. And these will just come down and fill into the leg. There we go. Split. And what we're going to do, we're just going to bring this part all the way back. And that will be our heel. There we go. Bring these flaps back. And now we can actually go ahead and rotate at the waist. We can then come here to the nose cone and split. And what we want to try to do as well, bring that over the head. And now what we want to do is now collapse everything back in. Same thing here on the other side. And now you just want to close back up. Take the nose cone, bend it. Now we have a tab, we have a slot, and that will just plug right back in. Angle the wings whichever way you like. But now we have Windblade fully transformed back into our robot mode. My final thoughts on Windblade is that I like her as a figure. I just feel like, to me, there's something about it just makes a little lacklustering. She's not a bad figure. She's a really good figure. I love the transformation. It's a little different from the Titans Returns. I like the factor that they added the blade as a I guess, as a trail of flame when she's in her jet mode. But there's just, I wish there was more paint. And the only little issues sometimes are in the back of the ankle that she wants to fall back. Other than that, that's my only really complaint, is I just wish that she has more paint. And I love that head sculpt. I really do. They did a phenomenal job on that head sculpt with all those paints going through. I just wish that we did a little bit more extra paint throughout. But she is a good figure. If you're looking for a fun figure, I would highly recommend picking up Windblade. To me, she is actually very much shelf-worthy. Well, with that said, I just have to thank you all for watching. If you can just do me a favor and just hit the like and subscribe button down below, let me know in the comments if you think she's shelf-worthy. And until next time, you'll be hearing me in the next video. Everybody have a great day!